Yo, you tuned in to Guerilla Cross Radio.
If only.
Welcome to Let the Ball Bounce. This your host, Dre Bailey.
And this your man, Goose Thomas. What's good, people?
Mr. Blockham Logan is in the building.
Good afternoon and good evening, people. How you doing?
Yeah, man. Every Tuesday, 6 p.m., man, we are here to give you guys the best of sports talk radio, man. Listen to Let the Ball Bounce on Guerilla Cross Radio, man. Download that Guerilla Cross app in your Play Store, man, and download the Guerilla Cross app on your phone, man, and follow the LTBB crew in the building as we give you guys the best of sports talk radio.
Yes, sir.
How's your nights been so far, man?
Yeah, man, not too bad. Nice, decent week working. Working a little bit more, man. Coaching up the kids over at Sunrise Mountain High School. Got a good crop of shot putters and discus throwers over there. Got a girl returning dual state champion in the shot put and discus, man. So looking forward to a great year with them, man. So I'll be at practice with them on
Dropping
Thursday.
knowledge.
On Thursday.
Yeah.
You understand?
As you should, man.
Yeah,
Let the ball bounce at gmail.com if you want to be a sponsor of the best sports talk radio show in the land, man. Period. We're not talking about just Las Vegas. We're talking about all around, man. Wherever you at, whether you in Atlanta, Long Beach, the Bermuda Triangle. I think we had a person call from the Bermuda Triangle.
Bora Bora.
Bora Bora.
It's a good one.
Yeah,
St. Martin.
Yeah. Ho Chi Minh. Up in
Yikes.
Yeah. I got an uncle that goes to Ho Chi Minh every year. I'm like, man, if you don't stay away from them
Sierra Leone.
12-year-olds
Stop
that
it.
they mail ordering down to this place, it's ridiculous, man.
I'm trying to go to Thailand, dog.
Yeah.
I heard it's popping in Thailand.
Now, look, I wouldn't mind going to Thailand, but it would be hard for me to find something that I really want to eat, something that looks appetizing in Thailand. Man, just give me them noodles.
Exactly.
Yeah, just give me them noodles and throw some of that ragu sauce on it. I'm good with that. I don't know what type of meat or critter that one is.
Just give me the noodles. Noodles.
Them noodles.
Noodles.
What the kids call it, the noodles.
Yeah, man.
Noodles and vegetables.
Yeah. Let the
I
ball
ate the vegetables.
Let the ball bounce on Facebook also, man, where we give you guys the best of sports talk subjects every day, all day. And it's a lot of people right now on the page that are in their feelings. That's been in their feelings for the past 3 days. And that's fine. I love that.
Wine cracked.
I love it, man. I'm telling you, like, if you don't know nothing about Dre, please know the more feelings that are going around on the page, I love it. Like, that just gives me fuel.
It's definitely rocket fuel.
Yeah.
High intensity.
Yeah, boron is what we call it.
I could say things and put different means, and it just will really just tick a person off because they just already at the edge of no return. Yeah. Let the ball bounce also on Twitter, man, and that's with one T, man. We get highly active there. And Let the Ball Bounce on IG, man. Look, if you put Let the Ball Bounce anywhere in your search engine, then you'll be able to find us. There's no, how many times we invite people to the show? All the time.
Constantly.
How many times we tell people?
8 years.
How many times have we tell people to even call in?
There's not one but 2 extra microphones here.
Yeah.
And the only person that comes week after week is Serial C.
That's it.
Serial
C.
He's the only.
Serial C.
He's literally the only one that has taken
over the show.
Basically.
Yeah.
If you mention one more wrestler one more time under your breath, though.
Stop it. Stop it, bro. Come on.
Come on, man. We give you guys the green light.
Is that his big brother, Nick Nurse?
It might be. It might be.
That looked like his big brother.
We give you guys all the time the tools to help you succeed
Oh, man.
So if you know sports knowledge, we give you the tools. We give you the phone number for you to call in.
Yes. Like, it's real simple.
If you want to be on the show, we give you the tools by giving you that young address.
Yes.
Yeah.
Use the tools that LTBB is giving to help you become successful. Use those tools and let us know. Let us know, come on to the show. We're still trying to get Sean Johnson on the show.
Oh, man.
And I've known him since 3rd grade.
Yeah.
Please get him in. He can sit right here.
Yes.
He can't block me in real life. But real talk, man, how many sports shows do you know just have an open invitation?
Just open invitation.
Like, yo,
Not
call
many.
us up. You can come
Not many.
and be on the show with us.
Not many.
Man.
Not many.
I tried to do that at First Take when they were here in Vegas, man.
Yeah.
I got arrested.
Well, I'm going to tell you this, man. I get inbox from people all the time saying, Dre, you should do this for your Monday post. I mean, they putting their posts that they want me to do and telling me to put it on my Monday post so they can get a reaction too. But I'm saying, well, why don't you put it?
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. You don't want people to know you feel like that. I don't care.
I really don't care. Clearly, I don't care.
I got one.
Why
for you.
should you?
If you didn't know Goose didn't care,
why
you should
should
know
you?
by now.
Why should you? Post what you post.
Come on, man.
Look, man.
What they gonna do?
Well, there's been a
Block him.
block 'em.
What's the worst that could happen?
Or leave the page, like some people.
Or leave the page. Yeah.
Or delete the post.
Tragic, tragic, man. I put a post out there this week, and I put Mr. Scott Pippen.
Yeah. Scott.
Stop running your mouth
Scott.
because there are some people who believe that you aren't top 50.
I know one
of all
person that
time.
don't believe he's top 50.
Bro.
I know a real person that don't believe Scottie Pippen.
It's probably been about 15 people in that thread alone that told you he shouldn't be there.
But this is
That just tells you that people think it.
This was 10 years ago, though.
Yeah.
This was 10 years ago when he told me that. And I trust his basketball acumen just as equally as I would any other person that I know knows the game. A lot. We all know him, too.
Boy.
Last name Manor.
Whoop. Whoop.
And he
That's
had,
the sound of the
but hold on,
police.
but he had super valid points as to why.
Oof.
Shout out Tay Manor, man.
I think he top 50.
Yeah.
Scottie Pippen's my guy.
Yeah. I just think from the standpoint of when you're talking about defensively, like he's the best perimeter defender
Bro,
ever.
He's still better than what Draymond Green
Ever.
is right now.
No doubt. No doubt.
So for people who say that Scottie Pippen couldn't play in today's era and his numbers would be pretty pedestrian, come on, dog. He's better than Draymond Green right now.
Clearly, they didn't watch Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, they didn't watch it.
He's still better than Kawhi Leonard defensively. That's just me, though.
I mean,
Clearly, they didn't watch Scottie Pippen. Or Scott Pippen.
Scott.
Mr. Scott Pippen.
Scott. Yeah. Scott.
Yeah.
Young Scott.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
He was just pedestrian. Okay.
No, wasn't nothing pedestrian about Scott, man.
Not nothing.
Scott was that dude, bro.
Scott
Pippen. Man.
I think what Scott needs to do, honestly, is figure out how you can spend a little bit more time at home paying attention to what your wife is doing on that young cell phone.
Whoa.
Because if she if she shoot over a snap to Future to the homie one more time, this girl is best friends
She's out of
with
control.
one of the Kardashians.
She's out of control.
Birds of a feather is what?
They flocking together,
Flock
G.
together.
Come on, man. If you are in there with a Kardashian, come on, man. We already know what the mentality
Did
is.
y'all see Cowherd break down everybody that the Kardashians has dated and how their careers have turned out? Did you see that?
Yeah.
You can't get no realer than that, G. You can't. Unbelievable.
And it's truth.
It's not coincidental.
It's all truth.
That is truth, man.
Was it orchestrated that way?
Hey, man. Hey, I'm not here for that. I'm not here for the.
I don't know about the orchestration part of it.
Oh, so Kris Jenner didn't set them up.
She makes sure that they're set up for sure.
She gave him the damn blueprint for sure.
So would she
Tristan-
be considered a
think about
madam?
Tristan Thompson, your ends will be the family ends in a
Now.
little bit.
Yeah.
Good
Wow.
Lord.
Wow. And you ain't even that rich
Exactly.
in comparison.
Well, he got that $80 million that you
And he deserves it.
half gone. Actually, a third already went to taxes. It should have.
Yeah.
If you're on top of your taxes.
If you're on top of your game, third of it.
Right.
If you got some write-offs, you know.
Yeah, but he got to have a good accountant that he actually trusts.
Yeah.
To make sure that he's maximizing the amount of write-offs.
And
Look,
there'll never be an extension of contracts for you ever again.
Ever. That's the last one. It's over.
ouch, because you've played just as mediocre less games than Kevin Love did this year.
Lord.
Yikes.
That's tragic.
Yikes. I mean, it's. I don't know, man.
Right now, with that Cavaliers team presently constructed, if they had a LeBron James that's playing for LA right now, they would be still looking at the 11th seed in the East.
Not even LeBron.
Ouch.
Not even LeBron can bring that team back. They're horrible.
We got a phone caller. This your guy, Dre Bailey,
And your man, Goose Thomas.
and Mr. Bill Block'em Logan in the building, man. What's your name? What's your question?
Man, what's up, man? This is Big Doc from the Pickup Show,
Big
man. As
Doc
always.
in the
What
building.
up?
Go
What
mob
up?
to your brother.
Go mob, Brad. Go mob. I do want to say one thing real quick before I get into this. I think that was Goose that said this, that Tristan Thompson deserved that $80 million. So
Yeah.
whatever you smoking, frat, I strongly suggest you.
Look, it's like
I strongly
this, man.
suggest.
Look, and he's
No,
going to
no,
stand
no.
by
It-
that.
no,
I'm about to. I'm
no,
about to right now.
no,
Listen to
no.
me. Hear me out. Hear me out.
No,
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 you're not going to hear me out? No? Okay.
No, on this, no. There's no hearing you out. Sorry. No. Submit yourself for drug testing, man. Turn in your car. I'm sorry that I'm associated with you just for you saying
That's
that.
cold piece.
Go ahead and say he dropped the ball on that one, huh?
Oh, in a major way. In a major way.
So let me ask you this. In that series, when they played against the Golden State Warriors, do you think they could have gotten 2 games had it not been for Tristan Thompson in that series? Yes or no?
Who did Golden
Yes or no?
who did
Yes or no?
Golden
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Who did Golden State have in the middle to combat Tristan Thompson?
I think they had
Who did they
Bogut at the time.
So I'm going to ask you again.
So-
Who did Golden State have to combat Tristan Thompson in the middle? They didn't have
So
anybody.
Tristan Thompson is a big time scoring threat?
No, he is
Okay.
not a big
So what do you mean to
scoring threat.
combat him?
But if you do not have Tristan Thompson is a big man.
Yeah.
Golden State did not have a big man.
They have
You
Bogut.
see what happened to
I think he was hurt.
they did not have a big man. You
Okay.
see what
Bogut got
happened when
What
they
about
brought
Festus
you
Ezeli?
see, man, kill yourself. You see what happened. You see what happened the next year when they brought in JaVale McGee. Tristan Thompson was null and void.
Yeah, well,
Because there was somebody there that can do what he needed to do.
Well,
so
JaVale-
kill it with that Tristan Thompson and that $80
JaVale
million.
McGee is far more athletic than Tristan Thompson is. I mean, of course, that's going to be.
But Doc,
It's
I
gonna be a
I
little
agree
different.
with you. I told Goose this when it happened.
look,
I
80
said, boy, they overpaid
the
him.
way the climate is set up in the National Basketball Association right now, Tristan Thompson was going to get that $80 million whether you liked it or not. That's
Don't get me wrong. If somebody told me, "Hey, I'm gonna give you $80 million and come out here and be a bum," guess what? I'm gonna take $80 million and go out and be a bum.
I mean,
but that's just what that is.
So
But-
let's flip it like this. So Draymond Green, right? They put up similar numbers. Him and Draymond Green, similar numbers, points and assists and rebounds wise, similar. They're comparable.
Okay.
They're comparable. But Draymond Green plays on a far better basketball team. Like it's not even close. So
But
who,
Draymond
so who has
Green-
more value?
Draymond, but Draymond Green, number one, he's undersized. Everybody knows this. He's undersized.
Mhm.
But Draymond Green has that dog in him to where he's gonna go and he's gonna go out and play.
Mhm.
Draymond Green right now would be comparable to your Dennis Rodman of old because that's what he does.
Dennis.
I ain't
He's
giving him Dennis.
no. I'm saying when I say comparable to Dennis Rodman, I basically mean this: the person that's gonna go out and do your dirty work,
Right.
the person
Oh,
that's gonna go
Right.
out
Right.
and get under people's skin. The person that's gonna go out
And be a
play
worm.
defense and do.
Well,
Exactly.
We can put
So
Tristan
that-
Thompson in that comparison, then, right?
Nah.
Why not?
No, we cannot.
Why not?
No, we
Nah.
can't.
Why not?
No, we,
Why not?
because, Because
Why not?
Tristan,
No.
because
I need an
Tristan
explanation.
Thompson.
You can say
Because
no,
Tristan
no. Explain.
Thompson- Okay, let me.
I'll let him
Let me
explain.
ask you something, Fred.
I'll let him
Explain
explain
it.
because he's far from a Dennis Rodman, bro.
Explain it.
He's far from
No,
Dennis
no.
Rodman.
Well, I don't think
Well,
Draymond,
my thing
Draymond
is-
Green ain't
my
close
thing
to
is
Dennis
the
Rodman
eye
either.
test.
He's not even
No,
close.
The eye test.
Okay, Draymond
No.
Green is
What-
not
what-
even close to Dennis
I
Rodman.
didn't say Draymond Green.
He shouldn't even
I
be in
didn't-
the same paragraph with the boy.
Neither should Tristan Thompson.
Oh, okay, then. So why did Draymond Green name get brought up?
He brought it up.
Draymond Green's name got brought up. I brought it. Well, no, actually, you brought up Draymond Green. I brought it to be comparable.
No,
to
I'm saying
Dennis
in
Rodman.
comparison to Dennis Rodman. Yeah.
No, I brought that up.
Yeah,
and the
yeah, yeah.
reason I did is because he is. Like I say, in this day, he's exactly what Worm was back then. He's exactly what he was. He's that person.
The
that's gonna
context
go
of
out
his
and
game.
do that
Yeah.
dirty
The
work.
context of his game.
He's the one that. Yeah, he's the one
Okay.
that's going. You don't have to run plays for Draymond.
No.
He's going to go out and he's going to
Can't
do what
run
he needs
plays
to
for
do.
Draymond. He's not that offensively
No,
gifted.
no, he's not. But he's going to rebound. He's going to play D. He's going to block. Like he's going to do the dirty work.
Just like Tristan Thompson.
That's what he is going to do. Man,
Same
Tristan
thing.
Thompson's
They do the same exact thing.
He's a
Draymond
bum.
Green
That-
just
that-
has 58 shooters around him.
Dude,
Come on, guys.
Tristan
Why
Thompson
we
is
come
he
on,
is
dog?
a bum. He is a bum.
Come on, man.
No.
He just has
he's a bum.
58 shooters around him. He has a better
He's
team.
Dude, Tristan Thompson is a bum. But
Put
I
Tristan
mean,
Thompson on
outside
that
of
Warriors team. He do the exact same thing Draymond Green's doing.
Tristan Thompson
Why not?
is a bum.
Why
Tristan,
not?
Tristan
The
ain't
only-
starting
the-
offense
the-
like
the only
Draymond Green
thing,
do.
why couldn't he? The only thing that Tristan Thompson isn't doing that Draymond is dishing out assists.
Dude, he's a bum. He's a bum. He's a bum.
Okay, I'm giving
Bum,
y'all
bum.
what I see, and all y'all can tell me is that he a bum. But he plays on
He's
a
a
horrible
bum.
basketball team. Draymond
Dude,
Green plays
well,
on
he
the
said-
best team on
I know
planet
he said he
Earth.
was going to have a hell of a season this
So we
year.
gon-
Is he having a hell of a season?
No, his team stinks. I don't know why he said that. I don't know what would make
Okay,
him
so-
say that.
Hold on. So we gon' get off of Tristan Thompson,
Yeah,
dude. That
please,
dude is trash.
let's do that. Let's do
But
that.
what I will say, the other thing that I did want to talk about, y'all brought up Scottie Pippen
Mhm.
as far as should he be considered a top 50?
Mhm.
Yes, he should.
I'm in agreement
In
with
more
that.
ways than one.
I'm in agreement.
In more ways than one.
Sure.
If you don't consider Scottie Pippen a top 50 ball player,
Mhm.
you don't know basketball.
Mhm.
That's just what it is.
Yeah.
Jordan didn't win them damn rings until Pippen came along.
That's a fact.
Yeah, didn't happen. Did not
You know,
happen
you
until
can sit here and say, "Oh, Jordan is the greatest, dude." You know what? Yeah, fine, he is. But without Pippen, nah, he ain't beating Utah.
Pippen,
He's not beating. He's not beating Phoenix.
No.
Yeah.
He's not beating Portland. He's not doing that. It's not happening.
No,
Or
those-
Seattle.
those
Or
are
Seattle. Remember
he
Seattle,
for
too.
sure wasn't
Or
beating
Seattle.
Seattle.
Right.
Or
That
Seattle.
wasn't gonna happen. He for
or
sure
the
wasn't gonna beat
Lakers,
Seattle.
or the Lakers for that
Yeah,
matter.
or the Lakers.
Because it was Pippen. It was Pippen that locked down Magic.
Yeah.
Pippen,
you know, but-
Pippen.
Pippen allowed Jordan to go out
Sure.
and be great.
And this is not
Yeah, he did.
this is not to slight Jordan's
And yeah,
defensive prowess.
No,
Right.
no,
Because
no,
he
of course
did
not.
that.
Because a lot
Like-
of people want to hear that, and then they
Mhm.
want to knock,
Right. You can't.
and you
You
can't
can't.
do it.
Not fair.
Because either one of them wouldn't have the six without each other.
No doubt. Not fair. Not
Right.
fair to
True.
knock Jordan's defensive prowess. But
True.
truthfully speaking, Scottie Pippen took on the toughest defensive assignments night in and
Yes,
night
he
out,
did.
which allowed
Yes, he did.
Michael Jordan to be Michael Jordan. when they assembled we can take the 92 Dream Team. When they assembled that 92 Dream Team, and you remember when they was, having that whole back and forth with Tony Kukoc when he was supposed to come to the Bulls, right?
Mm-hmm.
They put Scottie Pippen on Tony Kukoc when they played against from Croatia, right? When they played against Croatia
in the Olympics.
And Tony Kukoc had like 5 points, dude. But he was supposed to be like the best scorer from overseas ever.
The thing is, they put Jordan and Pippen on him, but they put Pippen on him first.
Right.
Pippen went in there, drugged him, like dogged him, tired him out. Then they put Jordan on him.
Right.
And
so Jordan came in and finished him off.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what that is.
Mm-hmm.
The last thing, because I know time is short. The last thing is I saw the topic, saying as far as LeBron with the Lakers.
Right.
I'm going to say this. You put Kobe on this team. You put Magic on this team. You know what I'm saying? What I will tell you is this. That team wouldn't be what it is. And when I say that team wouldn't be what it is, that team would not be a bottom feeder. And the reason that it wouldn't is because Kobe and Magic would hold those dudes accountable. Kobe and Magic would go out there and lead by example. This is how you should play. This is what we're going to do. They're going to go out. They're going to play defense. There's not going to be no lapses. They're going to be out there dog and cat. LeBron spends too much time trying to be friendly with everybody and trying to be liked by everybody, rather than going out there and showing that dog. That's why he'll never be great, because he does not have that dog. He wants to be liked by everybody. You don't need to be liked by everybody.
So he is the GOAT of mediocre players right now. Because great can't even be in the same sentence as LeBron James. So I'm gonna say, what's the word right under great? Mediocre or good?
No, mediocre is not under great.
Good. Good.
Good.
He's the goodest person we've ever. He's the gooderest.
The gooderest.
I'm just trying to figure out. He's the best gooder man. I mean, I'm trying to figure out what word.
Gooder man.
What word do we use? He's the greatest gooder. No, he could be the greatest gooder man.
what LeBron is seeing right now, and he cannot handle this. LeBron had the pleasure of saying, okay, I was on that team with D Wade and Chris Bosh, and we won rings. But even though D Wade won one without you, so you had great players already. You then went back to Cleveland and you won it with Kyrie Irving. I'm not going to say that Kyrie Irving is a great player, but I would say that he is dominant enough to be a good wingman. Who can you say that LeBron has ever made great? What player can you say that LeBron has ever elevated to play at a higher level?
Tristan Thompson?
Well, I can say that everybody who's got a ring with LeBron James wouldn't have one unless he was on their squad.
Dude, listen, I get that.
Della Dadova has a ring, bro. J.R. Smith got a ring. Shumpert got a ring. Mike Miller got a ring, man. James Jones got a ring. Shane Battier got a ring. Mario Chalmers got a ring.
That doesn't mean he made them better because
well, I'm just saying that they got rings because of him.
That doesn't make them better.
Chuck Nevitt got a ring. That don't mean
doesn't mean he's good.
Okay,
you're right.
You know what?
Chuck Nevitt got 2 rings.
Luke Walton got rings. He was trash.
Yeah. He was.
Luke stole money for years, bro.
Slava Medvedenko.
Exactly.
Yes. These dudes got rings, man. It's a real thing.
Hey,
Adam Morrison.
Hey, hold on.
Adam Morrison ain't
don't
got
do Slava. Don't do Slava like that, man. Slava was a dog, man. Don't do Slava like that.
Hey.
What year?
But all I'm saying is this. I think the weight of the Laker greats, past, are starting to weigh on LeBron because now you see, in Lakerland, we expect greatness. We expect dominance. And if you're not giving us that, then we're going to let you know about it. And this is what LeBron is starting to realize now.
Okay, so let me ask you.
He doesn't.
So let me ask you this question: when you guys didn't make the playoffs last year, who were you guys bitching and complaining about?
We weren't bitching and complaining. Well, I wasn't bitching and complaining about anything.
Okay,
And
so
the
what
reason
about the
being
year
is
before
because
then? Who were you guys complaining about?
I was not. My thing was we have young talent on that team. We have young talent on that team that should be developed. One of the biggest mistakes, and I'll tell you this, that the Lakers made last year was getting rid of Julius Randle. Was letting him go.
said the
That was
same
one of the
thing.
biggest mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the biggest mistakes they made. The other biggest mistake they made prior to that was letting go of DAngelo Russell. They shouldn't have let him go.
I said that.
So let me ask you this though, Doc, on the DAngelo Russell thing. Is that a rush because he was an all-star this year, or we really shouldn't have got rid of him for real?
No. We really shouldn't have got rid of him. DAngelo Russell, just like, DAngelo Russell, even though he was slow, he was a good floor general. He had a decent shot, but he was young and needed to develop.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem with most cats these days. They want that quick ring. They want that quick championship. They don't want to give young people time to develop. Not going to work.
Well,
not going to work.
I mean,
all
all young talent don't deserve time to develop.
I want to say something about the D'Angelo Russell trade that no one knows for some reason. They had to get rid of him to get rid of that contract. They didn't want to get rid of D'Angelo Russell.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to get rid of Mozgov's contract, and they had to get rid of somebody else to do that, or they would have had no cap space to sign LeBron. And they got Kuzma in that with that pick that they got from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And they got LeBron James. So you got LeBron James and Kuzma for D'Angelo Russell and Mozgov, pretty much.
Yeah.
LeBron James should not be a Laker. LeBron James does not deserve to be a Laker.
Oh.
LeBron James does not know what it is to be a Laker.
So
and
let
I
me
dare anybody to try to fight me on that.
So let me ask you this: if LeBron James was if LeBron James was averaging 40 points, 15 rebounds, 9, 10 assists, and they were still losing, is that good enough, or he needs to average more?
LeBron James does not understand what it is to be a Laker.
Neither does the current Lakers, because they've been losing before he got there.
You know what? I would rather.
They're kids,
and
though. All kids lose.
I was gonna say I'm gonna put it this way.
What was OKC doing when they were kids?
Perfectly honest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest with it. Yes, we do have young talent, but we have young talent that was developing. They were getting it together. With
How?
Nance,
You guys
with
weren't
Clarkson.
making the playoffs.
Dude, it's in the Western Conference. Look at who you have in the West, dude. Like, be for real, man.
So without
You got
LeBron James, you guys will make the playoffs, or you'll be out looking looking at the same.
How soon did Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden make the playoffs? They weren't making the playoffs the first couple of years that team was together.
No,
you have to develop young talent.
It
takes time.
Takes time to develop young talent, right?
Yeah.
Which means I thought they pulled the trigger on Randall and your boy D'Angelo Russell too soon. So since you guys keep saying develop the talent, but you've traded away two good pieces of the puzzle,
and they had to trade one.
D'Angelo had to go. He had to.
D'Angelo had to go because of things off the court.
No, it was the Mozgov contract. He had to go. He had to.
I was looking at a lot of Laker fans calling for D'Angelo Russell's head after he snitched on who he snitched on.
Swaggy P.
He snitched on somebody.
What'd you say, swagger knackle?
Swaggart P.
Swagger knackle.
I have sinned.
Swagger knackle.
Swagger.
I sinned against you, oh Lord. Now, you know what? You know what? And D'Angelo, he violated, man. He was young. He made a young mistake.
That was violation.
He made a young mistake. You know what I'm saying? So it happened. You know what I'm saying? And no different than when, Kobe did that with Shaq, man. Like, it happened.
Snitching is like a young 5-year-old mistake. Like,
5-year-olds not a 25-year-old?
Not a 25-year-old.
Hey,
not these days.
Don't get me wrong. Can't take the fact away that it happened. But what I will say, is with that being said, Laker fans, need to stop trying to quick ring a championship. It's not going to happen that way.
Yeah.
Let that young talent that we
Get
have
on
develop
base.
because they're damn good. Stop trying to, they were ready. Laker fans were ready and willing to let go of all of our young talent for Anthony Davis, man. I was sick. Dude, I'm not even Buddhist. But I was sitting in my room chanting, hum, num, bro, ring, yo. Like, please don't let this happen.
You don't think that would have helped the team?
Oh, my God.
No, dude, you're giving away everybody. No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, they
It
show.
wouldn't.
Yeah, they should.
All the cards were shown.
Yeah.
In that trade. Now, in hindsight, of course, we can all sit here and say, you know what, man, it was a bad look. It just wasn't good. But we as Laker fans,
it was a panic move.
Yeah, it was a panic move. In hindsight, we can say that, right? But we as Laker fans believed Magic Johnson when he said, if I don't bring at least 2 big name free agents here, I shouldn't be here. We trusted those words. So we're looking at this move as, okay, this is Magic Johnson keeping his word to Laker Nation. That's how I looked at it.
But I thought it was a panic move because of LeBron getting hurt
on the flip side,
and then
absolutely.
we're falling out of the playoff contention.
Sure.
So I thought it was a panic move,
Mm-hmm.
which it didn't need to happen.
And
Right.
LeBron and his
You know what?
agent went to Magic and Rob and said they wanted that move done, and it's obvious.
You know what?
I said
I'm
the same
going to
thing.
say this. I'm going to say this.
It's tough.
You know,
man.
as far as LeBron is concerned, LeBron will never be one of the Laker greats due to the fact of, like I said, the Laker greats from the logo, Mikan, Chamberlain, the Hawks, Jack, Kareem, Worthy. Like these Laker greats that you see in the Chick Hearn, these Laker greats that
Throw
you
Chick
see,
in there, why not?
Paula Abdul.
the Laker greats,
Jack
Nicholson.
Nicholson.
You know, the Laker greats that you see, you know, saying when you walk in there and you see the the names in the rafters, that's intimidating. You know, everybody's like, oh, LeBron is better than Kobe. No, you're not. Not even close. Because Kobe took a team very similar to the one that LeBron has.
No, it's
now.
not. That team was not similar. No, nowhere close.
Nowhere
Close to the talent that this one has. Oh, not even close.
Dude, you are not about to tell me that.
From a talent perspective, the team
Now,
that Kobe had was equal to this one, talent wise. Negative, sir.
No. Hold on.
Smush
Now,
Parker.
Hold on.
Smush Parker.
Listen to what I am saying.
Oh, you talking about the championship teams?
Lamar Odom. Paul
Yeah.
Gasol.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Proceed.
So what I'm saying is
Was
similar.
Derek Fisher
You
still
know,
on that
you
team?
have a Brandon Ingram that is developing, that is getting a lot better.
Right.
You have a Kyle Kuzma that is emerging and getting better. You have
Lonzo Ball.
shut up. No, I'm sorry.
That's a whole nother conversation.
No. My wife came in and said the banana boat's getting better.
Oh man, that's funny. That's funny, man. Well, I mean, look, right now, we 60 games in, right? 61 games in. And
we're not making the playoffs.
We're playing just under 500 basketball. Now,
We're not making the playoffs.
I'm not going to disagree with you, but I say there's still a chance because looking at the way the standings are,
we are not making the playoffs
with
because LeBron is not
22
a
games
leader.
left. With 22 games left.
We are not making the playoffs because LeBron is not a leader. He refuses to step up and be the leader that this young Laker team needs in order for them. Everybody wants to blame Luke Walton. Everybody wants to blame somebody. Nobody wants to blame, hey, LeBron, you are not that guy.
And Doc,
lead this team.
And Doc, please tell everybody it goes beyond the triple doubles.
Yes, it does.
Thank you.
It does. It is an attitude that you show.
Yeah.
It is an attitude.
Right.
That is what's gonna follow.
He's great. He gonna get his numbers.
That's all I care about.
Great,
but good luck, Lakers.
No,
I'm with you, Doc. I think they're not gonna make the playoffs, bros. I think it's done.
No, they're not. They're not. Put it this way: is anybody in here a big brother?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am.
Yep.
Okay. What was one of the things that your mama and daddy always told you? Your younger siblings are going to copy what they see you do.
Yep.
LeBron James is a horrible big brother because he is not setting an example for his younger brothers out there on the court.
Oh,
great analogy.
Was Shaq a bad big brother to Kobe?
Say again.
Was Shaq a bad big brother? Was Shaq a bad big brother to Kobe?
No. What I will say is Shaq and Kobe, there were two alpha males. There were two alpha males, and neither one of them wanted to release that, relinquish that.
But
no.
There's no big brother, little brother between those two?
Of course there was.
Okay, so give us an analogy that would explain the big brother, little brother between those two.
Between Shaq and Kobe? There's a time where little brother is always going to challenge big brother. And big brother will either either slap you back to reality, or he'll say, you know what? You're right. You have come of age. Let me let you handle it. Henceforth, it went the other way. Even though Kobe told on Shaq, but
yeah,
when
another
when
5-year-old snitch.
Hey, I'm not agreeing with what he did.
No,
but
some 5-year-old.
But let me tell you what. Let me tell you what makes people forget about things like that. Winning. You can go snitch. You can go mess with a little kid. As long as you win.
No, you can't go mess with no little kid.
That's too far.
Come on,
you're going too far.
But you can. I'm just saying. It just seems to me that winning cures all. It seems like.
No, it ain't a scene. That's what it is. That's just sports in general. Winning cures. Winning cures.
I will say with Kobe. Kobe won over those Laker fans because he showed that tenacity to say, you know what,
won.
Shaq is gone, but I'm still here.
He won.
And yes, he did.
Yeah.
If you remember that last championship that he won against the Celtics, and they asked Kobe, he was in the after game press conference, and they asked Kobe, how do you feel about the win? And the first thing that came out of his mouth, he was like, "It's one more than Shaq."
Yeah.
It's one more than Shaq.
He was dead serious too.
But that's because remember Shaq made that song, Kobe, how does my ass taste? You remember that?
So we're not gonna make this a clown session about my favorite player of all time. It's not gonna happen.
Who? Shaq?
Yes.
Who? Shaq?
Yes.
Shaq is most arguably the most dominant player to ever play the game. Period.
No doubt.
There's no game. I'm not going to argue that point.
No doubt.
And he's all around. He's a nice guy off the court.
Yeah.
But on the court, he is an animal. He is a dog.
He's a monster. No question.
Which LeBron is not, and that is the reason why he cannot lead this Laker team. He has no dog in him.
I think they should trade him.
I don't think he should have been a Laker to begin with.
I'm agreeing with that also, but I also think they should trade him.
What we gonna get for LeBron James right now? Be honest.
If I was him, I'll just say,
what would we get? This is just an open-ended question.
Trade him to New Orleans for Anthony Davis.
There you go.
Straight up.
Star for star. Get rid of him, bring in a Kawhi Leonard.
Trade him to New Orleans. Boy, we come up with the darndest things.
And Doc, I said to myself too. I was thinking about this. I said, Paul George, I obviously did not want to play with LeBron. He obviously did not want to play with him. That's why he signed back with. Because you have arguably the best player on the planet, right?
Sure.
Going to the Lakers, but you go sign to play with Westbrook. Something don't look right about that situation.
Yeah. Well,
and you said you want to play in L.A.
Yeah, but according to Paul George, they didn't even like the Lakers didn't even reach out to him. So I mean,
and that's what your boy Cousin said too.
Like, what is the real?
That's a lie
deal
because
here?
Paul George was in OKC signing that contract at 9:01, so they didn't even have a chance. So that's a lie.
Well, there's that.
So he lied.
He was at the Nas concert at 9:01.
So
at Russell Westbrook's house.
So Paul George lied.
You're a liar.
So Paul George
You're a
lied.
liar.
You're a liar. You're a liar. No, you're a liar.
It's like it's like you got to lie to live.
That's bad.
You're a liar. You have liabilities.
Liabilities.
Every day you got to take shots of insulin.
Wow.
So it's I got that from American Dad, man.
Wow.
But but no, man. Hey, man, I got to cook dinner for the girls, man. They already, came in here and gave me the death look. So, but thanks for having me on.
Appreciate you calling in, Doc.
man.
Big time, man.
Just so you know, man, the pickup show, man, we back filming.
Yes, indeed.
March 21st.
That's
We
what's
gotta
up.
come bless you, man. We got to be there.
So we are on. We're on Eddie Fuse Network, man. It's gonna be
Shout
a
out
close
Eddie
set.
Fuse,
So
man.
unless we invite you on, and trust me, man, I'm definitely bringing you guys on.
No doubt.
So we're definitely bringing it on, man. Get that joint filmed and bring it out, man. So
Absolutely.
look out for the pickup show, man, and we about to get it cracking, man.
Let's do it, man.
right. Yes,
Appreciate you chiming in, big bro. Yes,
That's a great call, man.
Big Doc right there, man. Pickup show, man.
Had a lot to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
A
good
mouth-
that was a really good interview.
A mouthful.
A lot to say.
The mouth of a whale.
I wanted
It's a
to ask.
mouthful.
I wanted to ask him about the load management, though.
It's a lot of work when you got to be a basketball player and an A&R, bro.
Mm.
As a physician, I want to know about the load management.
What
Please.
reporter put that out?
Oh no,
Wow.
that's not the reporter. That's apparently what LeBron needs.
Yeah, but who
Load
said that is what I'm saying.
management.
LeBron.
Oh, so he put his own report out. What? Maybe I'm phrasing it wrong. What media company put that out? Like if it was like a sports.
Load management.
Luke Walton's the one that said that, the quote.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I'm
To
trying
you,
figure
we
out
go
what
over.
that- what
I mean,
that
he got
means.
back
I
from an
don't-
injury, played an overtime game against the Clippers. I don't think it matters what he does at 11 o'clock at night after that.
It really doesn't.
I don't care if
Like,
he's
what's the
an A&R doing anything else.
what's the big deal?
Load management is he had a lot of work the game the game he came back. He put a lot of load on his shoulders to carry that team to a victory in overtime.
I mean,
So you got you.
what's new?
Yeah.
He's been doing
He's
that.
been
like,
doing
what-
that, right?
I don't understand what the problem is. Was he actually like complaining to coaching staff and training staff about load management? Because if he wasn't, I don't want to hear anything about load management. You're the face of the team. You carry the load. You're the best player on the team. You carry the load. That's what
I just
great
want to
players
know
do.
why Luke Walton would say that.
Like, what would
I mean, why else you have to give a reason for him to sit out, right?
like?
Like he just came back from 16 games, played one game, and then sits out against Golden State. I mean, what are you gonna say? You're gonna lie? Be like, he's hurt again, or he had a party last night with.
So you said
It was load management.
Wow.
So as a coach,
I
you
guess,
come
man.
up with load management.
I
Gotcha.
guess, I guess.
Great
bro.
job, Luke Walton.
Yeah, Rich Paul could have came up with that quote.
Yeah.
Looks like we got another phone caller, man. Caller, you're on live with Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk. Dre, Goose, Big Bill, Logan. What's your name and where you calling from?
What's up, man? What's up with all this shenanigans over here? All you guys liars.
Dave in the building.
Hey
What's
Dave,
good, bro?
I just showed Quan 5 right before the show our texting thread with me, you, and Shake, and he was like, "Whoa!"
Oh, man.
It was beautiful.
Shake was very emotional last night. I was just trying to push some buttons, man.
He was so hurt, bro. I was like, "Oh my God,
man.
did you really think that you were gonna be?" Because in the beginning, Dave, I'm be honest, in the beginning,
Mhm.
I said that for LeBron to get them to a 3rd, 4th, 5th, or even 6th seed, I was like, that ain't happening. I was like highly like, that ain't happening. I'll give him 7, maybe 8. Everybody in the studio had him 7, was 6 and above.
I had him at 6.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just didn't see.
I had him at 4 too.
Yeah, I didn't see what y'all saw. I didn't.
They were number 4 when LeBron went out with an injury.
Yeah, the injury kind of killed it. But I saw what we saw leading up to that Christmas Day game, which was a team that was in the 3rd or 4th or 5th seed, and and then the injury happened. Your last the guy that just called and you guys talked to, he had a lot of good points, but LeBron doesn't have that alpha in him, and that's cool, man. He just doesn't have it. He's still a great player. He's not good.
Absolutely.
He's not an average. Yeah. He's still a great player. And
we're not going to put great on his name just yet while he's in a Laker uniform. So right now we came up with a word called gooder. So
I know, that's why I just mentioned average. I forgot it was gooder. That's what you said. But no, he's great. He's great. He's just not the alpha, And even if we get Anthony Davis, he's not the alpha either. So he's not going to be doing the things.
So
he's not going to do what Kobe does.
So we'll just have 2 gooder dudes. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, the best gooder duo out there. But
the best gooder duo you can draw up. No question.
Good and gooder.
Good and gooder.
But I'm not going to dog LeBron, man. You know what? Magic did his job. And Magic said, I'm going to get 2 big free agents, like you guys said earlier in the show. Yeah. And he got the biggest name that was out there, which is LeBron James. So he did his job. As a Laker fan, I was happy we got LeBron. All Laker fans were happy we got LeBron. Didn't like the other 30-year-old going into the game. He's not going to feel like he did. But like 4-year-olds, he got injured. Now he's playing through injury. And he's playing through injury. He can't play defense. He can't play the perimeter, and you expect him to get the rebound, and you expect him to push the ball. So LeBron's just got to find a different role with the team offensively, so he doesn't have as much of a load, like you guys are saying, load management. And that's going to take coaching, and that's going to take the players coming together as a team. Sure. But them losing all this, it's not really LeBron's fault. It's no one person's fault. It's part of the game is injury. Part of signing a 34-year-old is you're going to expect them to get injured, and we don't have depth to cover that injury. That's why we were pushing for AD to at least get somebody, another big-time scorer, another big-time baller. So, we just got to, hopefully off-season they get another big piece. But LeBron can't do it all, man. And nobody, Kyle Kuzma can't do it all. Lonzo Ball can't do it all. Yeah.
So let me ask you, where you from? Where you from, Dave?
I'm sorry?
Where you? I just want to ask you, where you from? Where you from?
Where am I from? What do you mean?
Like where are you from? Like what? Like if you from? Are you from LA?
Oh yeah. I was just born and raised in LA. Yeah.
Okay. So how long you been a Laker fan?
Whole life.
Okay. So what did you do before you moved up to the Bay Area, like for the Staples Center? I know you was doing some stuff.
Yeah. So I worked for it was. You guys seen Sporting News magazine? Well, they used to have a radio show, Sporting News Radio, right? Something else, I forgot. But anyhow, I was Sporting News Radio, and I Lakers for a couple of years, and I would do like some, help produce radio shows for the hosts and get them guests and stuff like that. Yeah.
Right. I just wanted to put that out there because you are probably the number one that I know. Most critical person of LeBron. Like I didn't expect you to say that much. I promise you that. Because you go hard to pay, bro.
So when me and you get into it, Dre, see, you didn't like Kobe, and you were real critical of Kobe, and Kobe could never do right, and you've said that. I was just waiting for the day when you had somebody that you liked, and finally you liked LeBron James. So I was like, man, I'm going to be just as critical as he was about Kobe and LeBron. That's all this is, man. But down the side, I know, Dre, you like Kobe, one of the – I know you that you just don't like him as a person, and that's fine, when we just look at things without names, without labels or anything, we just look at the person and we just see what they do. Say LeBron's a baller, Kobe's a baller. You know what I mean? So that's the way I always view things. As far as like arguments and stuff, that's just fun. That's just going back and that's what makes sports talk fun. That's what, just to argue, man.
Gotta argue.
Yeah.
Got to. So let me ask you this though: as a lifelong Laker, being from LA, what do the Lakers need? What type of pieces do they need in order to make them competitive?
Wow. So, yeah, that's a good one. I would say they definitely need an inside piece, like an inside presence, like a solid center or somebody, if they did get like an Embiid, I mean, that's just taking it to
someone
the top.
like
They would need
Zubac.
a solid presence. Zubac was, what's funny is I like Hartel from the Clippers. I don't know if you guys watched the Clipper game.
Yes.
That dude is just a beast. And, I mean, that dude, somebody like that.
The kid out of Louisville.
Yeah. Play for Houston.
Yeah, he's a beast. So somebody like that, you can have him and then just Klay Thompson, if you had to have a big name, a shooter on the outside. Because you already have Lonzo Ball. You already have LeBron James, Rajon Rondo. You already have people that the defense or they're good at facilitating or they're good with the pick and roll. You just need somebody that's great off the ball, like a Klay Thompson, but you don't really have that too much in the league nowadays. Though that's kind of vanishing. Everybody wants to be an ISO player. But you need people that can move around and find their spots and take 3 dribbles, score 30 points. After 3 dribbles the whole game.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's what I think you need. And then you just need somebody defensively on the perimeter too. So I think like Klay Thompson would be great if you want to say one person, because he can guard the perimeter and he can stretch the floor out.
Yep.
Oh, that's hard because I don't see him.
That's
leaving.
what I said. I said more than anything, we need a defensive philosophy because that 2-3 zone, they're lazy in that 2-3 zone.
Need
you can see
philosophy.
You can
right
see
now.
You can see the laziness in that defensive. Yeah. Whatever they're playing, 2-3 zone.
I couldn't tell what that was.
Whatever it is,
you had
lazy.
2 dudes. You got 2 dudes up top scrambling, and then the 3 on the bottom just like
watching.
That's
I
it.
said, what?
What defense was that? Because what defense? Because I was told by a person who said they watched the entire game that it was a man-to-man defense. So if it was
nothing man-to-man about it,
nothing man-to-man about
exactly. So let me tell you this. When I play man-to-man, whether it be in college or in high school, I was no further than 1.5 feet away from my defender, not 5 or 9. You see what I'm saying? That's not man-to-man.
No.
When you're playing man-to-man, you're
on your
right
man.
next
you're
to
on your man.
You tell your kid,
your man.
You tell your kids, I need you to be on that guy's hip.
I need to be on his hip.
Simple.
So it looked like a man defense, like the front 2 were playing man,
and then the boys to man defense is
there
what
was
that
a men
was.
to boys. There was a mannequin defense.
Yeah,
that was it's raining man defense.
I mean,
that's what that was. Come on, man.
I mean, if you're gonna play a zone defense like that, man, there's got to be more work done. Between the 5.
Wow.
Instead of watching people just roll to the basket and just look at them lay it up.
Pick and roll defense has always been an issue.
Yeah.
For the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm not
forever.
Forever. This is an
80s.
ongoing thing.
Ouch.
This is an ongoing thing that has never gotten rectified for some reason. It's always been bad.
That's
Go ahead.
true. I remember just growing up now, point guards for other teams have always had their best games against the Lakers. Whether it was all the way back to Sparty or Fifth Marbury or whoever.
Yes.
They've always had
Sleepy
the best.
Floyd had 50 on us.
Because we can't guard the pick and roll. It's been
I
that
think
way.
Denver Coles dropped 80 on this one time, but man, we just we can't. And I don't know. See, defense nowadays it's kind of lost its luster. I don't think people really play defense. They just
Zero defense.
We just had this discussion, Dave, right before the show started. Quan and I were saying, name one team right now that plays great defense. Like,
name a defensive team in the league.
name one defensive team.
Like the Warriors would probably be the best one. They would probably be the closest. But even they don't play great team defense because they give up a lot of points, bro.
There used to be teams that were specialty defensive teams.
Like the
and you knew that.
Pistons.
There was always a handful.
I guess tonight Toronto's playing good defense.
They playing great defense because Boston getting that 30 piece.
When I think of good defensive teams, I think of teams back in the day like the Pacers when they had Reggie Miller, Rick Smith, Dale Davis, Mark Jackson. Those type of guys when they had them on a team, or the Knicks when they had the Starks, the Masons, the Charles Smiths, the Oakleys, those type of players.
The 04 Pistons, if you want to go, more recent.
Right.
That was a great.
That's probably the last great defensive team.
That was the last great defensive team right there.
Yeah.
The 04 Pistons
and some of those San Antonio in the 2000s when they were, winning championships and things, because Kobe and Tim Duncan were flip flopping championships.
What about the Pistons with Chauncey and
the 04 team?
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely, they were great.
But me and Dre talked about this a while ago. The reason why these kids can't play defense is because all you see these dudes working on it from AAU all the way down to youth is offense.
Talk about it. Where are the defensive coaches at?
Defensive coaches at?
No
Horrible.
Such thing. No such thing.
Tom Thibodeau, who used to tear his players down.
No such thing.
When I go see these dudes training guys, all they're working on is offense.
That's it.
No D.
Horrible.
If you can't score the buckets.
When my son played, they put in some little 2-3 zone. Okay, this way you're supposed to be, but they played it lazy. I'm like, man, you have to work on that over and over and over.
Let me tell you
Shout out to Coach Larry Johnson.
Yeah.
At Cheyenne
Tim
High School.
Gergerich.
Yeah.
At Cheyenne High School, who coached defense.
Coach Clark, rest in heaven.
He coached
Girardi over at Cimarron.
Yeah.
Coach LaRock over at Durango.
Yeah.
Defense, bro.
Yeah.
Because if you don't play it, you can't win basketball games.
And you won't play as a player.
And you won't play.
Like, it's ridiculous.
That's where I
You
come
did not
from.
get to play if you didn't play defense.
You didn't play.
I don't care how good you are on
No.
offense. You were not playing if you don't play
That's
defense.
a fact.
Didn't happen.
No.
That's a fact.
And here's another thing that they don't realize. You can create a lot of offense
Through defense. It's
through
simple.
defense.
Simple.
Exactly.
Steals.
Exactly.
Simple.
I mean, come on, man.
Wow.
And
Where
this
are
is
the defensive
professional
coaches?
basketball
Professional
with millionaires
basketball.
playing.
Yes, this is what we're talking about right now. Pro basketball player.
But they come from that AAU system where they were not taught to play defense.
Don't
It was
play
not
D and
preached.
can't hit free throws.
Yeah.
That sucks.
The two things you learn first playing
Yeah.
basketball.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Wow.
That's a great
And
call,
it's crazy
Dave.
because
Excellent call, Dave. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
But
Go ahead,
you know,
bro.
one thing is everyone always talks about the plus minus, right? And that's all defense, right? Because you're talking about turnovers.
Yep.
You're just talking about defense. You're talking about steals, turnovers, whatever. So it's crazy that people talk about the plus minus, but they're always focused just on the offense until like the last 2 minutes of the game. Then you start playing defense, but it's too little, too late at that point.
Right.
Wow. Wow.
So you saying they play defense like they do in the All-Star game when it gets a little close
Exactly.
then all
You-
of it.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Like during the All-Star game when they asked, I think they asked LeBron or somebody, they said, well, what are you guys going to do now? Well, they said, we gave the fans what they want. Now we're going to buckle down. And that's exactly what what happens. They buckle down a little bit later, but nobody wants to exert all their energy on defense. They want to be able to score.
Yep.
And, that hurts you at the end because
You ain't got no
when you want
gas.
to play defense, you ain't got no gas. And when you want to get back on defense, the guy's already in rhythm because you let him shoot all game.
But you know what, Dave? You don't expend a lot of energy on offense. So your energy should be expended on defense. Offense should be
who you
easy.
are, like what
Offense should be
It just
easy.
depends who you are offensively. It just depends who you are, like what your role is offensively.
If
I
you're a
think.
shooter, all you got to do is move, get open.
Yeah, but everyone's playing ISO now, so it's like they work so
ISO
hard
ball.
just to get to the corner of the free throw line. Like it's like 30 dribbles and a spin, and then finally a post up. It's like, dude, you can't just move the ball 7 times and have people move around on screens.
And
to
that
get where
is
you want.
and that what makes Golden State dangerous
what makes
because
them
they
the
can
best.
make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can make however many passes with less dribbles, but their guys can pull up from 7
Anywhere.
feet behind the 3-point line and hit.
Anywhere.
For sure. And if you see all the games they lost, it's because they went ISO too much. Durant went ISO too much. Steph went ISO too much. Like, when they win, when they go 30-plus more assists, when they move that ball around, and you hear about Klay Thompson scoring 30 points and dribbling only 4 times the entire game, those are the ones they win, and they win, by a lot. So that's that's the problem right there. It's too much ISO ball.
Yeah.
Wow. Great call, Dave.
But cool,
man. Great insight,
man. You guys have a
good
good one,
stuff,
man.
bro.
All right, bro.
My guy, man. I'll
Excellent.
see you in a minute.
But I think that's why we like back in the day, we like watching defense. So when somebody like Jordan was scoring on tough defense, that's what made us look at Jordan like you're a better scorer than whatever Harden's doing right now is cool. But he's not doing that on massively tough defenses. You know what I'm saying?
But let me tell you this.
Team defense.
This is where Jordan became the person that he is. Because every time they matched up with the Detroit Pistons, they punished him defensively. I'm talking about he couldn't get nowhere. And if you got by one person, here come the clothesline. We're not playing them type of games. You're not going to just shoot up.
They made him work.
You're just not going to make a layup up in here. It's not going to happen.
They made him work.
But guess what he did? He went in the offseason and got 10 times better than he was in order to beat those dudes.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me you still walking around like a garden tool because Isaiah Thomas initially made you better?
Yeah.
I'm going to need you to recognize that.
But not just Isaiah. There was a lot of teams.
The
back
entire
then.
team.
The
But
whole
the
team.
entire
The whole
team
team. The whole
did
team
what
did better.
Isaiah wanted them to do.
No
But I'm
question.
saying there's a lot of other teams that were still playing defense.
Not like them Pistons.
Not like the Pistons, but I'm saying there was way more defense.
It was way more physical
back then. So
then.
every time you
the
played,
Knicks.
there was a handful of teams that didn't play defense, so you knew you could just score 60 on them and do things like that. But overall, the league was playing defense.
Yeah.
And so when you score on them and you're scoring on a tough defense, it just looks a lot better than when you're not when you're James Harden just scoring on nobody guarding you.
Yeah.
Tragic.
Atlanta Hawks didn't guard James Harden all day yesterday until the very end, so he wouldn't get 30. It's like,
Boy,
why
that's
didn't
a cold piece.
Why didn't you triple team him like that all game? You
And
would
he
have
had
won
28.
because
I
you
would've
lost
been
by 6.
hot.
Wow.
I would have been hot, though.
Trae Young had 36, though. He's actually balling.
Yeah, Trae Young.
He's doing
special.
way better than I thought he would
Yeah,
be
he's
doing in the
special.
NBA.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
he's,
Trae Young's
you know, the Atlanta needs him to do that because for them to make the trade with Doncic, with the Mavericks, they should have never gave that boy up.
Depends on who else they get with that
man.
draft pick that they got.
Hey,
The Hawks.
they struck gold, bro.
No.
They did.
They struck gold.
They did.
And that boy,
Doncic
that
is
boy,
nice,
serious.
bro. Doncic is serious, bro.
Yeah.
I knew it was serious for him when he said it was easier to score in the NBA than it was.
Ouch.
Because they don't
in the
play
Spanish
what?
league.
Defense.
It's not physical. He said it was easier to score in the NBA. This is a 19-year-old kid saying this.
Oh, gosh.
And that's the way.
Hold on.
And that's the way.
19-year-old saying
And that's
this,
the way.
bro.
And that's the way David Stern and the league wants it. They want it to be more up-tempo offensive.
They do. And they've said that. They've said that. They've said that they want.
So it is easier for everybody, really.
He's 19, Bill.
But then they punish you when you do play defense.
But he's been playing against grown
he been playing
men
against grown
since
men.
he was 13 years
absolutely. Absolutely.
Unfair.
Wow, man. Looks like we got another caller. Caller, you're on live. We'll let the ball bounce sports talk. Dre, Goose, Bill, state your name. And what's your question, y'all?
Man, your man.
Hey, did you watch some Emmitt Smith tapes?
I always know when his C-Mac, man. The introduction. That
Hella wiggle.
Look, he gives himself an introduction in third person. It's remarkable. This is remarkable, man.
Boy, if I didn't know better, I think
wiggle?
it was Ted Bundy.
I got a little deep. Listen,
Oh, my
callers,
God.
man.
And, we only got 25 minutes left of the show, so keep it short.
Oh, wait a minute. Who was that?
That was Quan
That's
said.
Quan.
He said every time you call with a dissertation.
Yeah,
I'm like,
interview. Like special interview with.
Quan.
C-Mac.
I got love for Quan.
Yes,
so
indeed.
I'm gonna keep it slow, but I first of all, the two calls before this I mean, these Doc had some insight that was beautiful.
Crazy insight.
Yeah.
Stupid insight, bro.
Just stupid insight.
Yeah.
I was just sitting there. I said, I got to get in.
Yeah.
So really quick, I'll make it quick, Quan.
Quan. Hello, Wiggle.
I wanted to just talk about LeBron really quick and the Lakers, that conversation. Here it is. LeBron, no one wants to talk about this, but LeBron is on the downside of his prime. And so, you know, I mean, I hate to use the word washed, but sometimes he looks washed out there. He looks a little washed, a little gassed, and
on the
he's not playing on defense, right?
He's too old to be trying to carry any team now at his age. He can't do it like he did when he was in his 20s, bro. You can't do that.
Or like he did it last year. He was doing that 6 months ago. So I don't know. Everybody was calling him the God in June. So I don't know.
Exactly.
Somebody said in Cleveland that the wheels had come off that vehicle. Like they said they just saw him just get worn down. So the Lakers were getting kind of like a jalopy. That was kind of some stuff thrown around. But I think that really the Lakers' problem is culture. It's culture from the top, Magic and Majinka. Then it comes down to the coaching staff, because really the leadership that LeBron needs is in the front office. And in terms of structure and strategy, they got to get rid of that coaching staff, man, because it's not even about is Luke good or bad or whatever. It's not the right coaching staff for what the Lakers are trying to do. You got a guy who's an old man, older ball player. You got a lot of young dogs trying to make their name in the league. And the Lakers got to be patient. I think Doc said that. Like, be patient. When are we going to develop players? You're going to get rid of Zubac for Muscala?
I don't like that. It's the only move I didn't like.
It's Muscala is trash. I'm talking Philadelphia folks. I got folks from Philly, and they were like, Chris, y'all getting a bum. I was like, okay, I'll believe you, you know. But Zubac is going to end up averaging 15 and 10 for somebody.
Bro,
it's going to be ridiculous.
Let me tell you this. When Zubac played for the Lakers, and every time LeBron James was on the court, LeBron wouldn't get the ball to nobody but Zubac. The boy was automatic in the paint, and when I watched the Clippers game last night, he did the exact same thing.
Why would the Lakers not?
Center.
So look at all the players the Lakers have just drafted and just spread all over the league. They're drafting good players instead of developing them. They're just giving them away to teams. I get DAngelo Russell. That had to be done. But, you don't have to just Julius Randle. I'm still sick. Oh, my goodness.
I said the same thing.
I'm over
Julius Randle, so I just think that the development of the Lakers as an organization,
tired of losing sleep.
Trash. They're not doing it. And I think ultimately it's going to fall on that front office and the coaching staff, because every coaching staff that's won championships has had leaders that agree with them on the floor. So we don't have that in the Lakers. So that was my little take for tonight.
Yes, indeed,
I got to try to push pause and get a little more work in, but is that short enough for you, Quan?
5 minutes, 28 seconds.
I'm gonna see Quan on the thread over there on LTBB and see if I can find some more arguing information or some arguing material for Quan. But look, y'all have a good night. Beautiful show tonight, man. Keep doing what you do. And I'll be tuning in on Saturday, and checking you guys out. So much love,
man. Appreciate it, C, man.
Make sure you watch that wiggle.
Kwan. Kwan. Oh, man. Quick news, man. If you haven't heard, Randy Gregory has been suspended again.
Who's he play for?
The Dallas Cowgirls.
Interesting.
He violated the terms. It's indefinitely. He violated the terms of his conditional, meaning you was already on probation, and you violate the terms of your probation. When somebody get let out of jail or prison on probation, and you was on papers, and you get put on papers, and you violate, guess what's gonna happen? You're coming back to jail. Ouch. Randy Gregory.
Yeah, let's talk about Bob Kraft now.
To jail.
Yeah. And to throw out there also, Mike Bibby under investigation for sexual abuse.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
What is
He
the
tried
problem?
to strong arm somebody.
What are
You seen his
doing?
arms
Yeah,
lately?
Boy. and it's crazy when we saw him at
Been in
Summer
that
League
thing.
because we thought it might have been Photoshop.
been in
No,
that thing.
dude, big dog.
Yeah,
He
he's
been in
super
that
big.
thing.
He been up under that iron.
He been up under that thing.
Yeah, he been up under that iron,
Those
man.
roids make you do some crazy stuff,
Ooh,
man.
yeah.
That's Chris Benoit.
Ooh wee, man.
He on roids now?
The LA Dodgers are now the favorite to land Bryce Harper. Look, man, I am over this whole thing, man.
Yeah.
Manny Machado signed, man. Just go ahead and sign a deal, bro. The Phillies offering you 10 years.
He wants to be close to home.
$30 million, bro.
Yeah, but he don't want to go that far away from home, man.
And he don't want to go that far.
No.
The Lakers back in there for a reason. I mean, the Dodgers are back in there
Yeah.
for a
Come
reason.
on.
The Lakers
Same
podcast
thing.
today.
What is he? What is he like? Is he homesick? What? I mean, what's going on, brother? You're a professional athlete.
Good
dog.
thing about being a free agent, though. You play wherever you want.
Sure,
you
but
can
I
play.
mean, come on.
And he doesn't
dog.
have to sign a long-term deal.
No.
And he can get $40 million
5 years.
annually.
5 years.
He can get $40 million annually with the Dodgers.
Yeah, just sign a 4 or 5 year deal.
Yeah. And then re-up when you're 32.
And then
33 years old.
another 4 or
And
5
another.
year deal. And then be done.
And be done.
I mean, he batted.
He could get more money that way if he
Yeah.
sectioned it out like that.
Yeah.
If he remains to be productive,
Yeah.
obviously.
He's coming off a horrible batting average season. Just last year.
Mm.
Just last year, guys.
And I'm gonna tell you this: if Harper goes over to Dodger land, and he does not put up the numbers like everyone expects him to, kind of like how LeBron James is over it and for the Lakers, they will be on
gonna be
your
on his
head.
Helmet, dog, in L.A. They gonna be on his boy. Look, they gonna
All
be
the
on
players
that boy
they gave
Jug.
But the good thing about it is he playing against the pitching that he's always played against. He's not going to a new league playing against
Right.
American
Yeah,
League
of
pitching.
course,
He's playing against National League pitching. So, I don't think he'll have a fall off that bad.
We'll see, man. I'm over the whole thing, man. Honestly, bro, I'm just over it.
Yeah,
bro.
it's like, go ahead and
come
sign,
on, man.
bro.
Prolonging this, dragging this thing out. It's other dudes, really good players that have not signed yet.
I'm sure they've already came to you with the numbers.
They've already, you've seen the numbers, bro. What's the problem? Sign the contract, bro, and let's get it over with. Speaking of contracts, oh boy, Colorado 4-time All-Star third baseman Nolan Arenado signs a 8-year, $260 million deal. Get your money, young fella.
Yeah.
But he's getting a little bit more. How much is Steph?
It's gonna be $35 million annually for him.
How much is Steph getting in the NBA? Because he got a 200 and something.
I think it's 32, 34.
No, he signed a
like
200 and something million dollar
$200
deal, right?
million deal. It was like
for like 5 years though, right?
5 year. It was like a 5-year 205, something like that.
Boy,
he chipped out, bro. You're getting chipped.
Get your money.
Get your money,
if
young
they
fella.
if they handing out M's like that, take them.
Absolutely. And this is what I'm saying about Bryce Harper. Like, dude, 10 years, $300 million. What's the problem?
He's gonna get a 5-year, $150 million, and then he's gonna re-up and do another 5-year, $150
So he's
million.
doing a LeBron.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
annual
smart.
salary $40 million.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Come on, dog.
Just a little bit more news since we're giving everybody the latest news. Kenny Anderson had a stroke in New York, man.
Wow.
And, he's in the hospital right now, and the family is just asking, let him heal.
Wow.
Young,
dude.
We were just talking about him on Saturday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Unbelievable stuff,
Yeah.
man.
The Steelers are not gonna stop
Le'Veon
Bell or just not gonna stop Le'Veon Bell and put that tag on him. Like
but
I
you
told
want him to tag Antonio.
No, he's got to go. I wanted them to tag Le'Veon, but look,
tag him for petty purposes.
For petty purposes.
For petty purposes.
They were thinking about it, but they was like, you know what? Just buy. Just do your thing. Be free, and enjoy yourself. Antonio Brown, they're looking for suitors, and the Steelers told everybody who they won't trade him to.
Wow.
So
we're not trading you there.
Wow. Well, all in the days.
Yeah.
All in the day's work.
Yeah.
Stephen Jones also made it clear that he's looking to make Ezekiel Elliott one of the highest paid running backs too in the league. Look out for that in the next couple of months.
Yeah. So we had the Oscars here a couple of days ago. And a lot has been made of young Billy.
Who?
Young Billy. Not you, though.
Okay. No, it ain't me.
Oh, God.
Wearing a tuxedo dress, if that's what I may call it. And Goose, they just about tore you up on that post.
Boy.
400.
600.
Yeah, 600 comments.
Up to 600 comments and about 15 shares.
I was the 500th comment.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, man. Look, man.
And they're mad at your opinion.
They're mad at my opinion, and which I don't care about.
So don't judge me as I judge you.
I don't care anything about that.
So I'm gonna stay in my glass house and still throw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Exactly. Moving on.
I'm just.
My stance is still my stance. It will never switch. It will never change. In this country, I want y'all to hear me good. If y'all ain't seen what I done posted already, what I've been trying to convey to y'all for the last 3 days now.
Oh, they got Jody Meeks too.
In this country, and Duke was just upset by Virginia Tech. In this country, black masculinity.
Say that one more time.
Black masculinity has been completely stripped.
Masculinity in general. But
masculinity in general, but as a black man, I'm speaking as a black man.
You can go down the line,
been
bro.
Stripped.
White.
No
Mexican.
doubt. No doubt. Masculinity has been stripped. I'm here to get my clothes back. I'm just here to get my clothes back. I had on that very post, I had a homosexual friend of mine come to my defense. In the post, even though it didn't have anything to do with homosexuality itself, because I really don't care who you lay next to. That is none of my business. But what is my business is when you bring it outside of your four walls and you do what this gentleman did on the red carpet at the Oscars. Now, people can say, oh, well, he was paying homage to so-and-so. So?
To who?
I don't know.
Cinderella?
So I don't know.
Liberace?
I don't know. But when you bring it outside, now you make it my business. Because it wasn't my business when you was doing it at your house. It wasn't my business. If I don't want somebody to know something, I'm not going to show them. That's simple. 2 + 2 = 4.
But networks have been showing us that too, though.
Sure.
Movies.
Oh, absolutely. It's
on TV
They're
now.
pushing it.
Oh, it's an agenda that is continually being pushed.
And if you say anything about it,
you are the devil himself. Well, I wear those horns. I wear those horns on this one because I don't agree. And if you can't handle me not agreeing, where are we going to have dialogue ever? Where are we ever going to have dialogue about this?
Do you agree? Do you agree? You don't agree with it, but do you agree with live and let live?
Oh, no doubt. You can do what you want to do. I don't have to agree with it, though.
Yeah.
I don't have to.
That's all.
And that's your right.
It's that simple, guys. There's nothing rocket science NASA about this. I was just in Orlando and I went to Kennedy Space Center. Had a blast. There's nothing NASA about this, man. No. Nothing. As a mentor, as what I would consider myself a pillar in this community, mentoring young men, there is no way on God's green earth I can be trusted or entrusted with a young man if I present myself that way. There's no way. First of all, it ain't even the fact that I can't be trusted. Parents won't hand their young men for me to be trusted with them. Mm-hmm. It won't happen.
Yeah, you can't have my son.
No way. And the same, and what really gets me is there are women, black women,
defending
this, but these are the same black women that say black men are weak. How can you even fix your mouth to say these things?
I mean, there's been people on there that say, well, I'm a single mother and I raised my son, and it's, and I did it without any help.
Oh, okay. I was raised by a single mother too, but I'd be damned if I didn't have male influence.
That part.
My mother could not have taught me how to be a man. It's impossible.
Thank you.
Just like I can't teach my daughters how to be women.
Exactly.
It's impossible. There's no way I
can
do it.
So how am I going to get mad at you for speaking from a male's point of view
because society wants us to accept it.
I ain't got to accept nothing.
Which is just the most ludicrous thing to me.
Ray, when you say tragic,
tragic.
This is tragic, sir. And
we can respect it and give them their respect.
No doubt.
But we still don't have to.
I don't have to agree with that, man. When you say tragic, Dre, and
tragic.
A lot of times we joking about it. This is dead serious. This is tragic, bro.
Yeah, it is.
This is super tragic, man, that we've come to the point that we now accept this as the norm. That's tragic.
Yeah.
That we have accepted this as the norm, bro.
Oh, what would you do if your son put a dress on? I'm just throwing hypotheticals at you.
Well, if my son were to do that, and I have a young 10-year-old son, what are we doing here? What's going on? What is going on right now?
So when he sits you down and tell you,
so you gonna disown him now?
Never. I would never disown him.
Yeah,
I'll never disown him.
Yeah,
but he'll know that I don't agree.
Yeah,
he'll know that.
Yeah,
he'll know that, and he'll know why.
And he'll know exactly why. I won't sugarcoat.
Yeah,
I won't. There's no in between. I will give it to him at face value.
But you're supposed to be there to support him if that's what he feels.
Sure. I'm going to support him in anything he does. I don't have to agree with it though.
Agree with it.
And that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't agree.
And here's the thing. Here's another point of that too. Mm-hmm. You're a police officer.
Yes.
You know how many black people hate and detest police
no
officers?
doubt.
Even white people.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
But they still have to respect you. They don't have to agree with you and what you do for your job because police are looked at as
absolutely. Absolutely.
But they still have to respect you. They still have to respect what you're doing, and they have to respect what you're doing for your family.
But to add to that, it's not even the respect factor of the job itself or the badge, so to speak.
Right.
It's because I'm giving you that same respect.
Right.
So as a person, not as a police officer, as a person, if I'm showing you respect, it has to be reciprocated. Yeah. If it's not, then we have an issue. Yeah. That's where the issue lies. Right. It doesn't have anything to do with the badge.
And that genre gets respect.
I like that.
We just don't accept it.
I just don't agree.
We respect you.
I don't
You're
agree.
human beings. You're human beings. We respect you. But at the end of the day,
yes,
you can't expect everybody to accept that because it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. And again, parents, I've been mentoring young men and young women for the past, we'll just call it 20 years.
But you didn't have that same energy when Dennis Rodman put on that dress.
Oh, yes, I did. We just didn't have social media.
Yeah.
Y'all realize that happened in like 97, 98. Yeah. We didn't have social media then.
You didn't say nothing.
I didn't agree with
when
Charles
Larry
Barkley.
Johnson. When Larry Johnson was grandmama.
I didn't agree with Charles Barkley. I didn't agree with Dennis Rodman. I didn't agree with grandmama.
No.
I didn't agree with
LeBron.
Martin.
Joanna Man.
I didn't agree with Joanna Man.
Tyler Perry.
I didn't agree with Tyler Perry. I didn't agree with none of that.
Madea.
That's not entertainment to me. That's not funny to me.
It
wasn't.
just understand.
It wasn't. I'm sorry.
That, and I get it. We all have.
I didn't watch Empire.
Preference. Oh man, when I watched that first episode, bro,
I didn't see not one.
Bro, I watched. It wasn't even 5 minutes in, bro.
It was flamey.
Boy,
was it flamey?
Boy,
was it flamey? Flamey?
Boy.
Ouch.
Boy.
En fuego.
5 minutes in.
Yes.
I said, negative.
Right.
I will not subject myself to this.
No. For what?
But you watch Project Runway.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
What is that? What is Project Runway?
Ain't that the RuPaul drag queen show?
That's what it is. Yes. Yeah,
you told me you binge watched that a couple weeks ago.
I did.
On the DVR.
I did.
You just had to see what it was about.
So they was flammable.
Flamboyant?
Flammable like ether. And again, it's not even that. It's when you push it upon me.
That's the issue. It's pushing it in your face and telling you to accept it.
You telling me to accept this, and then when I tell you I don't, you get pissed. What? So if somebody come punch you in your face and I stop you from retaliating, I'm like, no, accept it. Accept it. It's been brought to your face. Accept getting punched in the face. No. Absolutely not. You won't. So don't tell me to accept this, because I won't.
Yeah.
Don't tell me to accept anything. I will not.
You have any Cheetos?
No.
Oh, I thought maybe you had the flaming hot ones.
I'm gonna go get me some of them as soon as we leave. I eat them just like this.
Not
put my fingers on this thing.
How you gonna do that again? Right by the microphone?
See, here we go. Here we go.
Whoa.
Here we go.
Oh man, this
Come
microphone.
on, guy.
Those microphones are expensive, bro.
So what I was saying was
He almost put that whole mic in his mouth.
Oh man. But like I said, man, I don't have to accept it. I can feel how I want to feel about it. I said what I said. And that's it. If you don't want to have a dialogue, don't have a dialogue.
I mean, they going hard in the paint, though.
And that's fine.
The word phobia is a fear of something. And I hate the word that homophobic is thrown around every time you don't agree with that lifestyle. It's like, I'm not homophobic. I just don't agree with that lifestyle. That's not how I was raised. That's not what I believe in.
Simple.
It's not a phobia. I'm not afraid of it. I just don't agree with it.
But they'll
throw that.
They have the same feelings towards heterosexual.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. They have the same feelings.
So
you're heterophobia.
Heterophobia?
I'm getting a shirt. Hashtag
heterophobia.
Are you heterophobia?
I'm done.
Okay. No. So if you're not, then we're not.
And again, it has zero to do with your sexual preference. That's why I had to preface my comments before I even started the post. And then all I got was, well, if you had to preface your comments, that means you a homophobe. Man, if you don't stop, and get half a brain.
So what does the fact that you have gay family members and friends and stuff, what does that have to do with anything?
Right. Well,
because you know this.
I mean, of course that's what they said. Well, I mean,
I saw some posts from other people.
Yeah, like
that talked about that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you must have been on.
Yeah, so I have to be a homophobe just because I preface my comments? No, regardless of had I prefaced my comments or not, y'all was still gonna come for me regardless. So I might as well preface my comments. Might as well. Y'all was gonna come for me anyway.
Now look,
the same things would have been said on that post, no matter what.
Always consider the source is why earlier I asked, well, who said that? Who actually said it? Always consider the source.
Yeah.
Jada Pickett put a picture up there.
This was her post. Yes.
It was her post, and said he killed it. Like it's okay for her to do that because her sons already came out. Now, if she said something negative, how did it make her look in front of her son now?
Yeah.
So I get why she did it.
No doubt. But again,
you just slayed.
Slay. You told a man that he slayed.
He slayed.
Okay. Face beat a man.
Because let me tell you something. If Jaden Smith was to wear a dress to an award show, trust me, Will Smith gonna be at home like this.
What in the? And Will wasn't nowhere.
I don't care how much he support. He's gonna be like, yeah.
This is my challenge to all of the black women that tried to tell me how to be a man. That's unbelievable. But they have kids.
So you feel the same way I do when they came for me about the Bill Cosby thing,
bruh.
Oh, you a rape apologist?
Yeah, you're an apologist.
You a dress apologist?
Clearly, I don't know.
A dress apologist.
I challenge you this. This is my challenge to you. Let me set you up on a date and let the man come with a pencil skirt and high heels and see what you do.
A pencil skirt? I'm dead.
A pencil skirt. I want to see what you. I want to see what your reaction is, and I'm a set it up at one of the busiest restaurants in Vegas. I'll send you to like the Yard House, where it's always busy at the Yard House.
Yeah,
the Yard.
I'm talking about the Yard House at the Link.
Yeah,
where it's constant traffic,
super traffic.
I set you up at
right after a Knights game.
Right after a Knights game, where everybody comes through,
basically.
Well, women can kind of get away with it because they can say, "This is my friend."
Really? No. It has to be known that you are on a blind date with a man that likes to wear dresses. No, we're going to tell it all. No, we're not going to let you get away with anything. It's going to be known
because women take on a lot of these men as best friends.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
As say that again.
Best friends.
Besties.
You wear it well. You wear it well.
On the street and everywhere. Kill him with the shoulders. Kill him with the shoulders. Kill him.
Big ups to El DeBarge and them for doing that song. Yeah. You remember that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh man!
I just look. You don't have to agree with me, just like I don't have to agree with you.
But y'all wasn't mad when Lil Ma wore the sweater and the sagging pants and the hat backwards.
We already know. We already know what the sagging pants is. I'm really sick of explaining that.
Yeah,
for 20 years,
forever.
Keep that same energy when you see Lil Ma, though.
Unbelievable.
That same
man.
energy.
Unbelievable, guys.
Is that her name? Lil Ma? What is it? Ma?
M.A.? Young M.A.
Oh, okay. Young M.A.
Young M.A.
I'm all bad.
Yeah.
Don't bash me for messing her name up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Young M.A. I don't agree with what
I don't want to be a Young M.A. apologist.
It's the same thing. It's no different. It's no different. None whatsoever.
Hashtag
Katoro Marrero. That's your name.
Heterophobia.
Well, who was with Young Billy on that red carpet, though?
Good question. Good question.
It was a white guy that is his partner.
Yep.
And he was in a nice suit.
Sweet.
So what are we portraying there, though?
That's all I'm asking, man.
We have gay pastors and his
boo
leading churches.
It's crazy. It's nuts, man.
I mean, so
literally, it's literally nuts.
It's a thing.
Who was that? Young Eddie Long. Boy, I'm gonna need you to change your last name.
Eddie Long is now.
His name's changed now.
His no longer.
His name is changed to
he died quick.
R.I.P.
Yes.
He died quick.
Yeah. He did. Wow.
You know, I was watching the Clippers game last night, and Ralph was on.
Lawler.
And I forgot who was on with him.
Don McClain.
All right. Let me tell you what made me highly upset.
When he called the Clippers the Lakers?
No, when they were talking about how when Tractor Trailer came into the league, right? And Ralph said, "And where's Tractor Trailer?" And the other guy said, "I don't know, probably somewhere playing pickup basketball." And I'm thinking he's about to say, maybe like in heaven. And he said, "Nah, playing pickup basketball in some town or whatever." They didn't know that the
didn't even
man
know he was
died.
dead.
Wow.
Didn't even know he was dead.
That made me
Where's
mad.
the producers at to be like, hey, shut up, he's
Sucks.
dead?
That's
Like that. Wow.
And I had to rewind it. Dana's looking at me.
I
She's
missed
like,
that part,
she's like,
bro.
why are you rewinding? I said, did he just say that? And I listened to it, and she said, what's wrong with what he said? I said,
He's
he
dead.
died.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
You watch basketball, you commentate for a living, and you don't
you're
know
in
that.
the NBA.
And you don't know that.
Yes,
work for
you
the
are
NBA.
a part of the NBA and didn't know that.
Tragic.
Wow.
And that's why the Clippers will always be the Clippers.
Wow.
And they
Bob
obviously were
Kraft.
talking about him because of the trade with Dirk.
Exactly.
Draft
Is why
day trade.
exactly. So if you get a chance to go back and listen to that game,
I
boy,
didn't
you'll
see
be
that
like,
part.
wow.
I watched
bro.
most of the game. I didn't get that part.
I listen to the shoes being tied up on the sideline. That's how much I'm into the game.
I had a show going on at the same time, so I had to mute the first quarter.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I know. So I mean, women may agree with the dress until it's their
Until it's their baby.
son,
Until it's their
says
baby.
Tyrone.
Yeah.
Hmm.
When your baby just all of a sudden pop up in a dress and say, you know what, mommy, I just want to wear the dress. No reason. And we're going to the family reunion. I'm going just like this.
Cookie Kelly was like, "Sure, son." That's Magic's wife.
Well, they were already cemented in
I
whatever
think they
were
already
doing.
knew that he was, you know what I'm saying? But if I just
But it
all of a
helps too
sudden-
when your parents got $100 million. I mean, it helps to
Right,
come out.
Right. It really doesn't, you know.
affect things. Like
Right.
your dad's not going to get fired from the meal, knowing that young Jimmy.
EJ.
They said they knew at a young age that he was.
Yeah, well, see, there you go.
They said they knew.
They already knew.
When he didn't want to go out and play football.
That
he
was
wanted
the
to play
kid
with
that she
his
got pregnant with
dolls.
when Magic announced the announcement.
Mm-hmm.
When he wanted to play with the dolls.
I don't know if that had anything to do with it.
Did that have anything to do with it? Oh,
And nothing's wrong with playing with dolls if you're, I guess, a young boy, young kid. Because I play with action figures like G.I. Joe,
G.I. Joe.
Transformers,
Star Wars.
that type of stuff. I just didn't get it. I just didn't get around to playing with
Barbie?
My Little Pony
And
stuff.
Rainbow Bright.
Action figures? Dolls.
We know the difference.
Or no, dolls. Action figures.
So because I raised my,
We
let me
know.
ask you this, Goose. So because I raised my son that way,
Right.
am I considered a bad parent and not open enough?
Yeah, you're not
But, I mean,
you're not
clear-
letting him do whatever he wants.
according to life, according to life as we know it right now in 2019, you're a horrible parent, sir.
They're trying to
You
teach
suck.
us.
You're not
They're trying
letting
to
him
teach us in
express
schools now.
himself.
You suck as a parent.
You're not letting him express
In 2019,
himself.
Dre Bailey sucks
You're
as a
not
parent.
letting him express himself. Let him express himself.
Unbelievable.
Mm.
Unreal. Unreal stuff, man.
That's the way to phrase it.
Big dog Glenn Baby Davis is in the news. He was just he's not going to serve any jail time for the
Oh,
recent marijuana trafficking arrest.
Yes.
What dude? How do you go from NBA to slanging dime bags?
Yeah.
Come on, dog.
To get that mayo.
But he had a briefcase with $94,000 in it.
Yikes. What
So he got mayo.
What the other $6,000 at?
He got mayo.
Let me find out.
Sorry. I just sorry. I didn't mean to say that.
You mean to tell me you can't make legitimate mayo?
Come on, G. A briefcase. Cut the crap. Cut it out. Yeah, man. Moving on from that, I felt that I had to get that out verbally because you can only understand so much, even though I told you in layman's terms, so much through, Facebook. And I'm not a Facebook thug, even though I got banged on last night, bro. Like heavy. I got called the B word. Somebody called me the B word.
You lying.
True story. Look back at it. Look at it. Look back. No, dead serious. Y'all laughing. I'm dead serious.
I believe you. That's why it's funny.
Yes.
Oh,
I was called the B
no.
word.
I think I did see that, man. That was like near the beginning, wasn't it?
Like middle.
Like middle? Okay.
Middle-ish.
That's tragic.
Called the B word by a young lady I had never seen before in my entire life.
That's the worst when they come out the woodwork.
Yeah, like,
they called me names too with the Bill Cosby thing.
Already, no doubt. No doubt.
Like,
another young lady that I actually do know, she said some harsh things. She ended up blocking me.
No,
and we
said some bad stuff, bro.
Yeah,
we could have
did that. We could have did that if we wanted to.
Right.
But
I chose the LeBron James high road, man.
The high road.
Choosing the high road here.
You know what?
I'm not finna go
you
there.
Blocked.
I'm not. I was blocked. I didn't do the blocking. I was still talking.
She matumbled you?
You don't do it, I do it.
Tragic.
That's exactly what happened. Blocked. Completely blocked. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I mean, she yelled and cussed at a few people on that particular comment.
I hate when people will cuss at people they don't even know on Facebook.
Know
that could be my
me.
sister or my mom. And when you say something crazy to
Come on,
them,
man. Be prepared.
now I got to show up at your house.
That's all I'm saying.
With my mom.
Be prepared is all I'm saying. Be prepared. I can't control what other adults do. Just be prepared. Just be prepared.
Well, a lot of people said, why are you worried about what he got on?
Well, I mean, he showed it to me. So that means I can comment on it if I want to. You show me something, I got the right to comment on it. You showed the world. You didn't just show me.
On purpose.
You showed the world on purpose.
They know what they're doing.
We have the right to say what we want to about it.
They know what they're doing on TV when they know how many viewers they're getting on TV.
doubt.
They know exactly what they're doing.
It's the Oscars.
It's very strategic what they do on TV.
The biggest event in Hollywood.
No question.
They are very strategic at what they do.
Why are we
in the media.
acting oblivious to this, man? Like we don't know what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
It's sad, man. And it saddens me. I'm going to use the words that I used last night. This entire thing saddens me.
He's sad.
Saddens me.
He got called the B word.
Saddens me.
I am sad, and I need answers. As a man,
you got your answers, bro.
As a man,
you got your answers.
Like, come on, man.
I'm aware what he had on to the show on Saturday.
Boy, don't step foot through that threshold. Nope.
I don't think he could fit through the door though with that.
Nope. Hey, I'm not doing the show today.
That dress won't fit through the door.
I can't do it.
I gotta go.
Dre, better do it over the phone. You can wear. You see. Here's the thing. Here, quick fix. You can wear the dress, but call in.
And all you're gonna hear is.
What's that noise? Sorry, that's my dress.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
I didn't know that it was that much of a sensitive topic.
Man,
I
look,
didn't.
Man, look.
So I left it alone.
Man, look.
And then I got into a little back and forth with one of our Let the Ball Bounce listeners, Heather Reddy, on your page.
Shout out Heather Reddy, man.
And
yeah.
They tried to switch the narrative.
Oh, the goalpost got my entire post was hijacked. They took it from me and made it their own. Nope, won't allow it.
How are you mad at somebody's opinion?
I'm still gonna bring it on back round for you. Don't worry, I got you. I won't let you lose sight. I won't let you lose sight. I won't let you do it.
They did that to me.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all, they did that to me. Then everybody was tripping because I was letting their ass have it with the block.
Block them.
No,
because I don't want to go out of character. That's why.
Straight up. Moving on.
Because I could if I
last
wanted
topic,
to.
real quick. Robert Kraft. If you haven't heard by now, obviously, man, Robert Kraft has been formally charged with solicitation of prostitution.
He won't serve no jail time. He'll pay a fine.
No, he won't serve.
He doesn't even have to go to court.
He probably, he won't even have to go to court.
He said that in the article.
He won't even have to go to court.
But my thing is, why are they trying to pin like he knows about human trafficking?
Yeah, he's crazy. He's in his 70s, man. He was just trying to get his rocks off at the end.
That's
of the day.
all.
Man.
That's all. He was just trying to get his rocks off at the end.
He knows nothing about human trafficking.
But at a parlor, like a storefront.
They must have not.
You could have got a girl anywhere in your limo, bro.
You could have flew him in. Like, that's the only thing I'm having trouble with. Bro, you're a billionaire. Have the party at your house, bro. Set up 50 massage tables. And have get a massage and a happy ending from every last single one of them.
That part.
At the crib, though. At the crib, though.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: you want to see worse activity? Cruise through the parking lot of Blue Martini at 4:30, maybe 3 o'clock in the morning on a Monday morning.
Yeah.
Cruise through the parking lot. It's a couple of people in that parking lot getting it popping.
No doubt.
In the whip.
Windows foggy. Windows hella foggy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
The man wanted to
get his rocks off.
Basically.
Simple.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah.
The man in his 70s.
Isn't that the longest?
Almost 80s.
Wasn't
Yes.
that
That
the
might have
first?
been the first time he got hard in like 6 months.
Come on, bro.
But
His wife just
He's
passed away a
77.
couple years
He's
ago.
77.
I'm so
Yeah.
glad you said that.
Yep.
The fact that the man had been with his wife for so long,
And other
And
women at the same time.
and she's gone and no longer here. He wanted the touch of a female companion.
And you know what else?
At 11
He
o'clock
ain't-
in the morning.
He ain't the only one that does that. It's a lot of
No
people
way.
that we know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, those places aren't open just because.
Yeah. No.
Right.
Just in case.
And we know those aren't legitimate massage parlors. If you go to Spring Mountain
Go to Sue Young Salon.
from Valley View
Oof.
all the way up,
Oof.
come on, though. You go to Massage Envy in those places for legitimate massage.
Yeah. You could probably catch one slipping in
You
that joint.
you might be able to, but
Oh, so you're not
You
making that
know.
much here? Only 15 an
but
hour?
when you go over there on Young Spring Mountain, you looking for that
You're looking for that
happy
action, boss.
ending.
You're looking for that action, boss.
Yeah.
So if you seen Dre Day's Jeep around Spring Mountain around lunchtime, don't be looking at me side eye. I'm going to my sneaker shop over there, or
Yeah,
I'm going to pho.
Yeah.
I'm going to pho. Go
Yeah.
get some pho.
Yeah.
Right next
if
to
you park-
YY Foot
But
Massage.
if you park that Young Orchids of Roses
with the tinted windows
with the tent, yeah.
and the bell when you open the door.
Whoa.
Ding 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 ding.
Whoa. You gave out a whole
He knows
lot
it
of
all.
information,
I
brother.
thought y'all know.
He knows the names
I
of
got
the
about,
women.
I got about 5 or 6 spit outs.
He has one of the menus in his car. He got the menu in his car.
Spit out.
Look, man, it is 2019. We just need to lighten up. Is that what we need to do?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm
Yeah.
raising my son the way I was raised.
Yeah.
And we don't play them type of games in my house.
No.
And when you get older and get in your own house, then you do what you want to do.
It still don't mean that I'm gonna have to accept what
I'm
you
not.
do.
I don't. You know what?
Don't
Hey,
have to accept
he
it.
knows now, though. You know.
Yeah.
Don't have to accept
But
it.
as long as you living under my roof,
It is what it is, man. Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio Show, man.
dude. I remember when my son was born, and that was around the braids era.
Oh yeah.
His son light skin, good hair. His mom was talking about we should braid his hair. I was like, no, he's not. He's getting haircuts just like I did.
That's it.
But he'll look so cute.
Haircuts.
No, he'll look cute
And
with
he
this
going to Mac
haircut.
just like I did.
He'll look good and he'll look cute with the haircut too. We're not coming right. We're not doing that. No.
Oh my God.
Look, people, lighten up already, man. People have their way of expressing how they want to express themselves. But guess what? When I want to express myself the way I want to, you got to respect that. So if Goose had an opinion, that's his opinion. How you going to get mad at somebody else's opinion? If we got mad at everybody's opinion, then we would be some cold people in this world, man. Learn to accept other people's opinion, other people's ideas.
Well, that's hard. That's hard for those people. Because their opinions are the gospel.
Yeah.
The hell outta
gospel.
here.
Look, every Tuesday, 6 p.m., every Saturday, 2 p.m., man, we expect everybody who listened to the show today to be right with us again on Saturday
Truth.
for the best sports talk radio show in the land. Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio Show. LTBB crew in the building every single week. We are here. Download that Guerilla Cross app on your phone, man, and follow your guys. Dre Bailey,
Your man Goose Thomas.
Mr. Blockham Bill
Yeah.
Logan. look, man, we love you, man. And if you're scared,
you better go to church.
In jeans.
Or put on a dress.